Did you have an older sibling that always wanted you to knock on their door before entering their room? This is called a nobody's upstairs power play. Power plays come in a variety of forms and aim to deny you the right to make your own choices. In our interpersonal communication textbook, in chapter 13, page 315, in a nobody's upstairs power play, the individual refuses to acknowledge a request regardless of how many times they make it. This is a common form of this, and they take no for an answer. In Psychology Today article by Greg Burkus, Power and Influence, the words often conjure images of nefarious individuals employing Machiavellian tactics to manipulate people and events in order to selfishly get their way, often at the expense of others. Example that would be a politician or a principal or an older sibling that you're in their area, you're on their turf, you have to do things their way. It has to be their way. You're going to follow their rules regardless, no matter what. They're pulling a nobody's upstairs power play. It's my way or the highway. Um, in the book The Other Side of Power by Claude Steiner, ignoring refusals is another form of this nobody's upstairs power play, in which a person continues to ask for something after being repeatedly denied. A good example of this is, for instance, a woman often at their expense with a man who will not take no for an answer, and will pursue their aims by turning totally deaf ears to the woman's lack of interest, often breaking down the woman's walls and her resistance so that she goes along with them, goes along with the situation, just to get rid of them, to make them literally just go away and leave her alone. Um, a good representation of, sorry, excuse me, of nobody's upstairs power play is from the 2005 film by Adam Shakeman. It's The Pacifier. Um, the vice principal literally does everything in his power to show, I'm the big dog here, you're going to follow me, even though you're a lieutenant in the U.S. Navy, you're a Navy SEAL, you're in my school, you have to follow my rules. I'm the Murninator, as he calls himself, and it all is about me, and you're going to do what I have to say. And here's a clip from the movie now. What I take away from this and from the movie is there's always people that, whether it's in the workforce or in your regular life, that you will come across that do try and pull the nobody's upstairs power play. Um, we're in a society of there's big eyes and little U's. That's where, it's always been that way. There's always someone that takes the power to their head, or, oh, I'm the manager, you're going to do it my way, there's nothing else. Um, for instance, my assistant director, her mentality is her way or no way. Even if you're following DHS guidelines 100% and you're right, you're by the book, um, she'll degrade you and talk to you like you're 2 years old. And it's a typical nobody's upstairs moment. Um, she acts as if they're puppets on a string, and whatever she says they do, they jump. Um, they're scared to say anything to her. Why? Because she has them and that nobody's upstairs. It's my way. You have to do what I tell you to do. You're on my turf. Um, it's sad that it goes on, but we live in a world full of big eyes and little U's. Someone will always try to proclaim they're the only one who knows a thing. So, a particular power play and a nobody's upstairs power play at that.